moment guys, I'll take a photo first. No, not with you, just mine. Okay, perfect. Wait a second. I'll upload it on my Instagram, tag my friends, hashtag SBS Pitch Competition, hashtag Global MADANI. Okay, well done. Hi, I'm a millennial and I'm a monster. No one really knows how I've got this way. It's perhaps because something that is happened when I was in the preschool. I sang a lot of songs, then I got a lot of prize. Or perhaps it's because I joined public speaking competition when I was in the junior high school. I thought that I was truly outstanding. And now, that's why I'm under burden of selfish, uninvolved, unmotivated, narcissistic, with no sense of human empathy. Good morning, judges, audiences, and all the committee members. I'm Ratu Adzkia from Senior High School of Global MADANI. Today, I'll speak on I'm a millennial and I'm a monster. Ladies and gentlemen, there's many words which describe my generation. Some of them I just heard a few moments ago. They said that millennials cannot do everything without the help of their parents. However, I cannot blame people who have this opinion. But let's just be honest. We are a generation who brought the rise of social media. Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, or even TikTok, which according to my opinion sometimes is a bit too much, inappropriate and regrettably twerking. However, my dear listeners, despite of these things, I believe that we are very heavily misjudged. Let's take a look at this quotation. I see no hope for the future if they are dependent on the privileges of youth of today. So, what do you think about this quotation? When this quotation had published? 1950? 1930s? Or 100 years ago? Well, so this is a quotation who mentioned by Hesiod in the 8th century BC. 8th century BC, ladies and gentlemen. We literally had been shaming young people for all human history. I don't think that it will make sense for me. Let me tell you a story. When I was in the junior high school, I've been thinking that I'm the most successful student. Why? Because I have a lot of friends, have a good achievements, and prized a lot by all people around me. However, everything is changed when I enter senior high school. Due to the outbreak of COVID-19, everything is changing. The way we study, the way we enter the school, the way we communicate, and etc. I get the faculties to adapt with the situation. It's so hard for me for only staying at home, scrolling my phone and watch the monitor of my laptop all day. These conditions is like really describe my generation who are lazy and living in the parents' basement. I feel being abandoned. However, complaining about the situation is not a good strategy to minimize people's paradigm about my generation. That's why I'm here, joining this competition hoping I can break people's paradigm about millennials. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today and would like to say I think that it's now about the time to stop shaming the millennials and generation who will come after us. What will happen to our communities and our countries if we support our own generation instead of shaming us? Millennials are brilliant, energetic, and they are such of endless potential. Millennials is the most educated group in the history. Never before we invested so much in one group of society. If we take a look in the past, the prior generation grew up with some mantra to listen, being seen by adults and not heard. But our generation is a bit different. We have the opposite experience. Millennials have grown up with the idea that they have voice and think that they are important. That is why I would like to tell you 3 key areas that can move the needle on supporting the millennial generation. The first is we can develop the area of coaching development. Every millennials do not have the same preferences. There's a lot of diversity of their expectation to the journey of their future. On 2012, PricewaterhouseCoopers asked the millennials What is the most important factor in deciding to take a job? And the number one answer is personal development. They say they want to grow. They want to learn. I want to be better myself while I'm contributing to one organization. For many millennials, coaching and development matters more than anything because they need a feedback, a guidance for every single of their action. The second trophy, I call it as flexibility. We all know that 9 to 5, sitting at the desk in the same office for 40 years and then wait for the retirement. This era has already over, ladies and gentlemen. Millennials know more acuity than anyone. They want to use the technology and have to work flexibly. Asking a millennials, why are you always working with your device? Why are you always looking for the phone? It's just like asking a baby boomers, why you look so into electricity? Why you blocking anything all the time? Ladies and gentlemen, and the last trophy is transparency and purpose. When you grow up with the social media, you will expect to know everything that's going on. You have all the information at your fingertips. But the biggest complaint that usually I hear about millennials, especially for them who work in certain company, is that millennials don't want to work. They didn't want to do their duties. For millennials, they do not want to do something because the boss asked to. They need to know the reason why they should do it. They need the purpose of their duties. So, my dear listeners, I want to ask you some questions. And the questions are, do you want to do what's effective? What works? What happy you win? Or do you want to get revenge on how you were managed when you are young? For me, I want to do the effective one. What's effective is having a coaching and development, flexibility, and transparency, and also a sense of purpose in every single of our activity. And if it strikes you, this thing is what everybody wants. Yes, you're right. The millennials also want what we want. What will happen if many people support us? What will happen if we support millennials instead of shaming us? If we support us sincerely, unabashedly, enthusiastically? Well, let's find out. Finally, that's all for my speech. I hope you've learned something new from it and enjoyed it. Thank you very much and have a nice day.